Dog Comedy TV. It's live comedy on YouTube, and you're watching the premiere of Season 5. It's Top Dog, and give it up in the chat for the host of Top Dog. It's Ryan Sheedy.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Bad Dog Comedy TV. Bad Dog Comedy TV is the dedicated YouTube channel of Bad Dog Comedy Theater. And guess what? We are a registered charity, okay? So if you are enjoying what you see tonight, please scroll down into the description of that YouTube video, follow the link, and toss us maybe like $1, $2, $3 million. You get it? A tax receipt. Isn't that amazing? You get a tax receipt for donating too. But if you don't have the means, you can still really help us out by scrolling down, clicking like, subscribe. All of that stuff is totally free. It goes a long way. What are we here to do today? Well, Top Dog is why we're here. Top Dog is a 12-week, 12-team improv competition. But we are halfway through. Now we've just got the top 6 teams remaining, and it is going to be incredible. All right? Now, some of you may be asking, what's improv? Great question. Improv is spontaneous theater. It is when we get a suggestion from our audience, and then we make things up on the spot, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to get you primed and ready to type things into the chat, okay? So I'm going to get you set up with a suggestion. We're going to come to you for those before the scenes. I want to know, when's the last time you made yourself proud? When's the last time you made yourself proud? Me? I threw peaches into a salad the other day. I was like, I'm Chef Gordon Ramsay. You know, little wins. That's what we're all about here at Bad Dog, okay? So I want to know, what's the last thing you did that made you proud? What's going to happen with those suggestions? We're going to give them to our teams. They're going to improvise for 12 whole minutes, okay? They're going to do maybe one scene, maybe a bunch of scenes. Who knows? Anything can happen. And after that, we are going to score them. We're going to score them from 1 to 10. 10 is the best. If you saw a 10, it's like you watched Cobra Kai times 1,000,000 on Netflix and you were like, this blew my mind. I loved it. The choreography, the jokes, the writing, so good. That's a 10. If you really didn't, if you saw a scene and you were like, this actually gave me a stomach ache, maybe that's a 2. Maybe it's a 1. I don't know. I'm not going to speak for you. That is up to you. The show is in your hands, okay? Now, let's see. We've got a couple suggestions for what's the last thing that made you proud. I didn't drink a coffee after 6 p.m. That will mess me up. Good for you. That's harder than people think when you drink a lot of coffee. Played a good round of golf? Absolutely. You know what? When you're in the zone, it's a feeling like none other. Didn't buy those chips. Not going to lie. That kind of sounds like an L, but you do you. If you don't want chips or you're trying to cut back, you do what you got to do. Learned how to insert old-fashioned screens into windows over warped wood. That, Oakville Improv Theater Company, you're doing some serious carpentry over here. All right. Now, these people are going to be building some scenes, though, and we got 3 teams coming up. We've got Cadley Brooper, we've got Uber and Klonk, and we've got PILLMANO and TASH, okay? First up, we've got Cadley Brooper. And what they asked me to get from you was, what's something that you could go back to? Like school. Both Kirk and Chris are teachers. They're going back to school, all right? They're doing some real hard work, and they want to know what's something that you could go back to, like school, all right? Now, I'm going to introduce them before they play, because you should know who they are. Kirk McCullough, a.k.a. Cadley, and Chris North, a.k.a. Brooper. They met 3 years ago at Second City. These 2 goofballs have performed together at the world's biggest improv tournament, Outlaugh Toronto, Bad Dog's Fever Pitch Tournament, woo, and various other shows around the city of Toronto. Their monthly show, Duo Derby, has ran for 21 episodes over 18 months. That is a lot of episodes, and is currently the longest running online improvised comedy tournament going in the world today that they know of. That is a tagline for sure. You can find out more about their upcoming shows in the virtual and real world by finding and following them at Cadley Brooper on both Facebook and Instagram. Okay, let's see. Let's see what we got here. Where's somewhere you could go back to? Oh, Yes, we do stand teachers who go back. Absolutely, we do. I'm going to take summer camp. I think that is a lovely suggestion. With a suggestion of summer camp, Cadley Brooper, Cadley Brooper, let it rip.
Camp Bestie! Oh my God! Glenn! Huh? It's Chuck, Camp Besties, Cabin 11 last summer. Chuck, what?
No,
it's Glenn. Come on, buddy. You remember the great time we had last summer? Remember the canoe trip? Remember the portage? Huh?
Chuck, you're 12?
Yeah.
I turned 13 over the last year.
Oh, congratulations, man. Yeah, I never got an invite to that party.
I'm an adult now, Chuck.
Okay. This is getting real. I don't know why we're adulting all of a sudden, buddy. I don't know. I'm scared.
No,
I want to be a kid and 12 and be best friends. I want to talk about the school year and how grade 6 was, and I'm starting to get hair under my arms and stuff.
Chuck, you don't get what being an adult is. Sorry. It's just...
Are you okay?
Been through a lot, okay? I've been through a lot this year.
Hey.
Being an adult.
Hey, we're camp besties. I want you to just list all the things you've gone through as a 13-year-old adult. And I'm here for it. I can help. Okay?
I don't see how you could, being a child, but okay. I got hair where there wasn't any
Yeah, I got
before.
there. See?
It's
Really
mostly
not a lot.
that.
Okay. You're literally gonna throw away our friendship because you clicked a day.
It's a
on
lot
the
to deal with, Chuck.
And hair?
It's a very confusing time for me.
I mean, not for me, man. I got my hair last week and it was fantastic. Like, I just feel like I'm, growing up, but I'm still 12, so I can still have like all the fun. Like,
So
are you
young. So juvenile.
Are you what I'm gonna turn into in 3 weeks when I have my camp birthday? Are you drinking a beer at camp?
Welcome to adulthood.
Oh my God, you snuck a beer into camp. Glenn?
Go up this way.
Oh man. Another camp year alone.
All right, campers. All right.
Woo! We're here. We are here as your section heads to make sure you have the best summer.
This guy's name is Sam.
This guy's name is Chet.
Hey, Sam and Chet. All right, campers. I know there's some rumors going around. I hear you, but nothing to worry about.
They are true. We are dating, and I can guarantee you it is not going to affect our working relationship.
Yeah. So we just wanted to clear the air. It's, Camp Wuzzle. It's going to be the same as it ever was.
Same as it ever was. And you know what? If we just aren't spending as much time with you this summer because we're spending more time with each other in this burgeoning relationship, that's not against you. That's for Chet.
So, we're going to put as much effort into the camp as we normally would. It just might not always feel like that. Okay, guys?
We're still going to kayak. We're still going to beadwork. We're still going to do the little lace bracelets. I'm just going to be making separate lace bracelets to express my late teens, early 20s love for my brand new partner. So if we run out of the lace, what are you going to do?
Yeah. Now, campers, we're going to have campfire stories. Get excited for that. I'm told I'm insufferable to be with when I'm in a relationship, but that's not true. It's fine. Don't worry about it. My entire identity is defined by Sam. Hey, buddy.
I have seen no red flags from Chet whatsoever. He is fantastic. He is sweet. He is caring.
Thank you.
He only checks my text messages every other day.
Great. No, please go on.
And the other thing, campers, that I wanted to let you know about this summer, guess what you're going to be learning for music class? Vienna Waltz for our wedding. I didn't want to spring it on you.
You didn't
in front
want
of there, Chet, but
pay for a band. Didn't want to pay for a band.
we literally have like a whole crowd full of kids that'll just put together arts and crafts for us. Yo, Tina, do you still make those macrame flowers like you did last year? Wow. Tina, you're the best. We love you, Tina. Isn't Tina the best? Tina's the ring girl now.
Are you doing this right now?
Yeah.
Hey, campers, no, it's okay. We've still got s'mores on the menu, okay?
Actually, I took the s'mores off the menu because my mother has a major glucose thing, and if we put s'mores on there, it is going to spike her, and when she does the speech in the dining hall, everybody is just, it's not going to be good. It's not going to be good. It's like giving her a keg. It's just a bad situation. So we're doing canapes.
I don't know what that is.
It's like the thing in Spain, where you get you get the free little tapas. It's like tapas, except it's canapes.
Hey kids, we're gonna have Tammy just cover a couple of the other things. We're just gonna have a little sidebar.
Okay, Tammy, you got this? Yeah? I love you.
Well, it feels like when you say it, it's like a weapon, so I don't know.
A weapon? Wow. Okay, a weapon. That's fine.
Okay.
Love,
yeah, that's great.
Love is a weapon. Love is a weapon. All right. All right, everybody. I need you to get ready. We're going into the Outback tonight. And once we're in there, we're going to be alone. Now, this is a designated hunting knife. Chris, I want you to hold it. Take the knife.
It's my first day.
It's your first. I know. It's your first day at the Uluru tour guide. Yeah. So you're gonna take the knife.
Okay.
Hold the knife. How's it feel? How's it feel to have that kind of power in your hand?
It's not something I'm used to. Okay, yeah, that's nice. You can take it back.
Can I take it back?
It's a little too much for me. I get it.
Take it back. You know. I gotta say, Mike, that when you came in from Toronto to do the work term at Wollongong University here in Sydney, I was really excited. I hadn't met many other Canadians, and I heard all stereotypes about you being tough outdoorsmen, getting out there in the woods, getting out there in the northern Ontarios and Quebecs and all that. Just skinning grizzly bears with your bare hands.
Yeah, no. Wear a lot of plaid. That's like the closest thing we get. Really, really supportive though. So you go ahead.
What happened though? I mean, did they let you back into the country? I thought Canada was just filled with tough macho men.
No, just a lot of like kind of weaselly, skinny, uncomfortable guys. Like a lot. Well, like a whole like diaspora. I think is like a melting pot, but also a lot of like scrawny, weaselly, terrified men. So.
No, I've heard about you. You live down by Christie Pitts. I didn't think that my best friend from Canada would be a Christie Pitzer. You're one of them Canadians who buys those $5 artisanal donuts, huh?
It's not.
Pretty sure that's how it's pronounced in Australia.
No, it's not. It's. Well, I don't know what you heard about us Christie Pitts folk, but we're terrified of everything, so I don't know.
I heard one time the Christie Pitts folk went down to the Bickford Park and got chased by 5 black squirrels. Is that accurate?
Yeah, that's
Really?
accurate.
You're not even gonna fight it.
No, I heard one time someone, Christy Pitts Park, bought the wrong kind of coffee and then had to fight off 3 police officers.
Well, I mean, you know, the police are
I don't know if
assholes.
that makes sense.
No, the police are assholes everywhere. So I mean, that's not Christy Pitts'
We're
problem.
just
No.
specific kind of person,
Right.
if that makes sense.
Well, you know what we're going to do? You know what we do in Australia? We change people from who they were to who they are going to be. So you're going to take this knife. You're going to join me
again.
on the trail. Take the knife. Take
Yep,
the knife.
I'm taking the knife. I'm taking the knife.
Take the knife.
I'm taking the
Did you
knife.
drop the knife already?
I put the knife somewhere. You put it
All
a
right,
little
give me the
out of
knife
my
back.
reach.
Give me the oh, no, you got the knife.
Okay. Well, I just got the knife. There you go.
Look.
No, you know what? Give me the knife back. Bring
Take
it
the
back.
knife.
Bring it back.
Take
Bring
the
it back.
damn knife.
It's not so far anymore. It's not so far
All right.
anymore.
No, yeah,
There we go.
much
Look.
of a
Ooh,
distance.
ooh.
See?
Ooh,
See,
here's
how's
the
it
knife
feel?
back.
How? No.
No.
You were swinging it. How did it feel?
It felt great. Now take it back.
Oh my God. If we learned one thing today, it's that love is a weapon. That is absolutely true. It must be. They said it in the scene. Also, shout out to Kirk. That Australian accent is so hard. Try it at home. See how hard it is. See how good of a job Kirk just did. All right, we're going to score that scene 1 to 10, okay? 10's the best, 1's the worst. I need you to type in the chat right now. Give us a score for Cadley Brooper for that lovely scene where they returned to camp, snuck in some beers, were dating camp counselors, went to Australia and Christy Pitts. Let's give them a score. If you're looking at this and saying, wow, that seems like a lot of fun, it's because it absolutely is. If you want to try it, guess what? You have an opportunity to try it anytime. Come hang out with us at Bad Dog. We have a lot of classes, baddogtheater.com/education. Thanks, Connor. Shout out to Connor in the booth. We've got a lot of great classes coming up, including Intro to Screenwriting, Stand-Up 1 is coming up, Long-Form Improv 1. They all start next week. We've even got a class in mindfulness. It's awesome. Come check out what we got at the link. See if anything tickles your fancy, okay? Now, let's see how these scenes tickled your fancy. Love the knife passing game. I also love the game Pass the Knife. It's much safer online. 4, we got a 9. We got a 2 from Bubba. Bubba coming in strong with the 2. 7, a 9 and some moisture from Dana. 6, 5, 9, 5. A real spread here. I think this scene is going to be another late 5. That's a 6.8. That's a 6.8 for Cadley Brooper. All right, 6.8. We've got more improv for you, okay? We've got another team coming up, Uber and Klonk. This is Carley Thorne and Meredith Mullen, all right? And from you, I need another suggestion, okay? I need a secret that you held onto for someone else. What is a secret that you held onto for someone else? Like your best friend was the person who broke the school window in 6th grade and you never told, or you saw your dad dressed as Santa Claus when you were a child and you never revealed it until much later when you were an adult. What is a secret that you held onto for someone else? Okay? Now, we're going to intro Uber and Klonk here. Uber and Klonk are a high-energy sketch duo made up of 2 silly American-Canadian ladies. Their comedy tackles the fast-paced Gen Z lifestyle while incorporating their musical flair and always goofy banter. So expect some goofy banter, all right? They performed sketch all across North America, including Chicago, Montreal, and even won Best of Fest in Central Florida Sketch Fest. They're like the younger sisters you never wanted, okay? So that's who's coming up next. We'll see what you've got for them in the chat. Surprised 13-year-old child who called in the bomb threat in high school. You know what? That's a little bit dark, but I have a feeling that will be right up Uber and Klonk's alley. All right? They held a secret of who called in a bomb threat in high school. Uber and Klonk, Let's go.
Hey, sister.
Hi.
Sorry, just chopping up.
That's
It's
okay.
it's really dry in my house. I'm
real-
like, what the heck? Like, I have the humidifier on, but it's still like, you know what I'm saying?
I know what you did. I know what you did.
No. What do you mean? I stopped using the dehumidifier and started
No, I
using
heard
the
that.
humidifier, like
I
you
heard that
said.
stupid shit. That's not why I called this Zoom meeting. I know what you did.
I didn't do anything in the last 24 hours, so
It wasn't what you
me,
did in the
most
last
likely
24 hours. It was what you did yesterday.
yesterday.
So, yes, okay, so it is 24. I'm sorry.
So
I'm
more than
sorry.
24 hours. Well, I'm just saying your words have weight, and if you say the wrong words, then you don't know where you'll end up.
No, it's just that I missed math class yesterday.
Yeah.
So I'm not too good at arithmetic or division or reverse multiplication. And you want to know why I missed math class yesterday? Do you want to know why? Do you want to know why?
If you want to share. If you don't, if you want to set a boundary and not tell me, I'm also okay with that. I'm learning a lot from a therapist recently.
Oh, yeah? Well, did your therapist tell you, Splenda, that you are allowed to just call in a bomb threat to virtual school whenever you want? Is that what your therapist told you? Is that what
I'm sorry,
your
what do you
therapist told
think-
you? I'm just wondering.
No, what do you think therapists do? Do you think they just tell you everything you can and can't do? Do you think that's what a therapist is? Have you ever
I don't
looked
know.
up?
I
Well,
don't
maybe you
know.
should look into therapy.
No. You want to know why?
Why?
Because I looked into therapy once, and the person that met me said that there's no way to ever fix me, and that I am the only person they ever met that encapsulates what a true sociopath is, and that they were scared, and that I should never call that number again. So I'm not
I
going to
hope
look
they
into
didn't make
it
you pay
again.
for the session. I mean,
No,
at least okay. Well, then that's good. So what have you been up to?
I'm not getting distracted, Splenda.
Why? I mean,
Why
you
did
missed
you call
math
it a bomb
class.
threat to virtual school? You know what?
Because
Go ahead.
Well, I'm just saying, if you're gonna ask me why, you can maybe wait for me to answer. It's kind of how the conversation should flow.
Yeah, I guess I would know more about how conversation flows if I went to either etiquette class or social skills class that I'm required to go to by the school board and also by my parole officer. But I didn't go to that class yesterday, and you want to know why? Because there was a bomb threat called onto virtual school. How am I supposed to learn to say please and thank you as a 15-year-old child, and also that it's not polite to stab random kids on the street if I can't go to my court-mandated social skills class? Tell me,
Beats
Splenda.
me. Look, all I'm saying is there are a few things I had to do for class yesterday that I didn't want to do. So yes, I got the student directory. And yes, I called up the school and said everybody's address at home where they're doing virtual school has a bomb in it. What's wrong with that? It's called thinking creatively. Work smarter, not harder. Okay? I saw a poster that said that.
I respect the choice, but I think you could have done it better, and I'm kind of honestly a little upset, Splenda, that you didn't loop me in as your best friend for life. BFF. Letter 4L. See, I can't think of these things because I wasn't in English class or math class. But if I'm your best friend for life, don't you think that I could help you out with your little plan? Don't you think I could think of a better idea? I just think that the love child between Ted Bundy and Jeffrey Dahmer would probably be helpful in a situation in which you want to get out of something. I just think that would be helpful for you.
It's just kind of funny to me right now. I'm just having a little laugh to myself when you're saying this, Truvia, because you're not acting like my best friend. You haven't been acting like my best friend for several weeks and almost nearly a month at this point.
I'm so sorry. I did not hear a thing you were saying. I did not hear one single thing because I got a phone call just as you were talking, and it was from my parole officer. So if you could repeat that, that would be much appreciated. I think they're probably upset because I put a bunch of razor blades in the chocolate I was supposed to donate to Make-A-Wish. Continue.
I'm trying to tell you, Truvia, that you haven't been acting like a good friend for several weeks to nearly a month now. Did you understand that?
I did.
Good.
And I have never been more confused than the day I found out my name was Truvia Bundy Dahmer. How have I not been a good friend?
Look, we started our friendship at a mere 4 years old when we discovered that we were both named after artificial sweeteners.
Yes.
But sometimes a bond like that can't make a sisterhood.
Don't even say that. That's not true.
I don't know. Maybe you would have been a better friend You didn't have to give my BF an OTPHJ at the movie theater.
Oh, I understand. Over the pants. Okay.
Yeah. You know what you did.
Well, sometimes I enter a dissociative state and I just wake up covered in blood, so I don't always know where I am. And I do.
Blood?
What?
Was there blood? Sorry, was there blood?
No, that was a separate.
Oh,
thing.
okay.
Your boyfriend, he didn't squirt blood, but he did poop out of his downstairs area, which I found confusing. It wasn't like he pooped out of his butt; it was like poop came out of his thing. But that's a separate thing.
He has an ostomy.
What's that?
An ostomy, when you get your colon, you cut it open a little bit, or you get your bowels removed because they're not working. Maybe they're cancerous, or maybe there's something defective with them, and you actually attach a bag to the outside of your body to collect your fecal matter. He has one of those because he had colon leukemia his whole life and still has it.
That's really sad, actually.
Yeah. So when you called him leukemia head,
that's
think about that.
That's not true.
You called him that.
I didn't.
Look, you forget these things that you've done, but you can't.
Okay, well, let me make it up to you, Stevia. What do you need to get out of school? Let me make it up to you.
I did, but it's not important what it was. I just couldn't go in, okay?
Why? You can level with me. I have seen the devil, and he has been scared of me. There's nothing can faze me at this point. I threw an egg at Hillary Clinton.
I know you did, and I love you for that. But this is higher stakes than all of that.
What is it?
My mom signed up to be a lunch lady.
And you don't want to see her?
I don't want anyone to see her. Have you seen her saggy skin? I can't have people knowing that that's my mom.
So I do have a follow-up question. And honestly, this might be a dumb question. I'm just not sure what the purpose a lunch lady has in virtual school. I just don't know what they're... Okay.
She goes to everybody's house and brings them a sandwich that she cut into diagonals. Have you not been getting yours?
No.
Put in a
But that might be
complaint.
because I have 8 wild dogs roaming my house. And they're hungry.
Also, a few of those are wolves, I have to say.
Oh, really?
I saw them. Yeah, I don't know. Well, I'm not sure, I guess. I mean, you could do the 23andMe for dogs. That thing that came out. What is that? 20 woof woofs.
20 woof?
And me.
20 woof woof? Okay, 20 woof woof and me. Okay, great.
I didn't
Just
make up the
checking.
name.
No,
I didn't make
know.
it up. That's just the name of the corporation.
Yeah, of course.
But back to the point. Please don't tell anybody. Okay.
I won't tell anyone.
Okay, I'll listen.
I hate everyone at school. Here's how we can get out of it.
Okay.
Okay? So instead of calling in a bomb threat to virtual school, I was thinking, what if I collect all of my wild dog pee? Okay?
Okay, you have quite a bit.
Yeah.
I mean, already. You
huge.
could always acquire more, but yeah.
Yeah, but I'm willing to give up my very sacred skin care routine to help you your mom get out of lunch lady virtual school. And here's how we're going to do it. I'm going to put it in little politics. Sorry, I meant envelope. I don't know why politics came out.
Do you have something on the brain?
Sorry,
the election coming up next week?
Yes, the election it's very, very stressful for me. I did that
Your
CDC
dad is
vote
Justin
compass.
Trudeau.
I know. My dad is my adopted father is Justin Trudeau because my biological fathers are Jeffrey Dahmer and Ted Bundy.
I know.
It's just, its home has been bad recently, but it's okay.
Right.
It'll be fine. We're going to put dog pee in envelopes. Then I'm going to put all of the envelopes under the seat of the principal. So when they sit down to do morning announcements, a giant whoopee cushion forms, and then they do a fart on live virtual school TV. And then they're so humiliated with pee. A pee fart. A wet fart. And then school will be canceled forever because they'll be so humiliated.
Okay,
or I could kill your mom.
Ooh, I like both.
I could wear her skin as a suit. I could frame the murder on the principal, quite frankly.
Okay, the thing is that I do want to get into is wearing her skin as a suit. Remember when I said it was saggy? So I just don't know if it would fit. And not to brag, you're a 00. Go off Queen Skinny Legend. Skinny...
Carly in that scene said, "I've seen the devil, and he was afraid of me. And that makes sense because I am terrified genuinely of both of those characters. If I saw them, I would fear for my life. That was the antithesis of healthy boundaries with one another, but we got to score that scene, okay? We got to score that scene 1 to 10 in the chat. Type it in there. 10, if you really love mailing piss, maybe that was a 10 for you, okay? If you were like, I don't know what these two are up to, maybe it was a 1. Maybe it's somewhere in between. Follow your bliss, okay? And type a score. Leave it in the chat for Uber and Klonk. Connor, I want to pull you up here. Connor, what were you like? What were you like at that age, which I think was established at 13 as a kid? What were you like?
At 13?
Yeah.
That's when I joined my high school improv team.
Okay.
And so, like,
just a younger, sweeter version. Not even sweeter. That would imply that you got less sweet as time went on. I would say like you've aged finely, like a nice wine. But like just a sweet young improviser. Is that it?
Oh, I just needed it very badly.
Yeah.
I don't know. What were you like, Ryan? What was your 13?
Like just painfully shy. Like, when you're walking and you're like, I feel like everyone's watching me how I'm walking. Like that level of anxious. That's how it was. And it's gotten marginally better, but
I for sure was made fun of for the way that I walked at 13.
That's what I was afraid of. Well, now I know that those fears were completely justified.
Yeah.
Well, everyone, that is the unsolicited look into the past for both Connor and I.
Is that the banter you wanted?
That is the banter I wanted. Yeah, for sure it was. Everyone, give Connor Lowe some virtual shout-outs for being so wicked in the booth. All right, we got to take a look at these scores. We got 8 for the artificial sweetener names. Nice. 8.5, 10, 7, 10, 8, 10 with an exclamation mark. Some 9s in there. P. Dana didn't like the P. Gave a 5. All right. So I think based on all of that, what I'm reading is that is a strong 7.75. A strong 7.75. Okay. Now we've got one more regular set before we get into the bonus rounds. Okay. Now, coming up, we've got PILLMANO and TASH. This is Christine Pillman and Natasha Bromfield, okay? And what I need from you for a suggestion is a large location that has other spaces in it, okay? So like a large location like a cruise ship that has more than one space inside it. You got like the pool area, the cafeteria, you've got the deck, you've got the like fancy ballroom. What is another large location that has multiple areas inside of it? Okay, now while you're sending those in, I'll let you know a little bit about PILLMANO and TASH. Okay, they were not an official duo until Top Dog made it official, bringing people together. PILLMANO and TASH have performed together since 2016, though, with the Oakville Improv Theater Company. Shout out to the Oakville Improv Theater Company. We see you in the chat there. Can we get a horn for them? Yeah. Yeah. As well, they performed at Big City Improv Festival, Georgetown Little Improv Club, and Theater on the Edge in Waterloo. You can catch them on Oakville Improv's YouTube channel every other Tuesday as part of their long-form show, live and unmuted, as well as OI's podcast, The Bigger Bang. Okay, that's PILLMANO and TASH. Let's see what you got for us. Ooh, we've got a flea market, a temple, a casino. Ooh, I love casino. I think that's a fantastic suggestion. All right. Now, with a suggestion of casino, the internet, we bring you PILLMANO and TASH.
Oh, Teresa, I didn't know you were a gambler.
Well, Deborah, ever since I lost my fortune in that unfortunate flooding incident, yes, I've become a very serious gambler. Excuse me while I just pull my next slot here. There goes another 1,000.
Oh, dear.
Are you having better luck?
No, I'm not, but I never lost my money in a flood. I'm loaded to the gills.
Yes, you never stop reminding me just how loaded you are. You know, if I knew that you were in dire straits, I certainly wouldn't be bragging about how loaded I was. I might offer to help you out.
Well, I was just about to do that. I know this is old-fashioned, but I'm going to write you a check. There you go. Here you go.
Oh.
Yes.
I don't know if you realize this actually isn't a check, but a gift certificate to Chick-a-Fil.
Yes. Yes.
Oh,
It's
I'm
a gift-
sorry, Chick-fil-A.
Well,
Whatever
I-
it's called. It's a gift certificate.
Yes. I thought we could go there for, a meal sometime and talk about how I can help you. I've become a business coach in my spare time.
Really?
Yes,
That's quite interesting since you've never run a business in your life.
I raised a family. That's running a business. I come here and I get a lot of clients. There's a lot of very desperate women and men who come here looking for advice that I could give them.
Cut to a desperate man looking for advice.
So, basically, when Matilda left me, I'm trying to get back out in the dating world, and I really like the look of your app, so...
Oh, Claudio, that is just wonderful. I have the perfect opportunity for you. You just need to e-transfer me $450 for my special learning course. Right. That's businesscoach@hotmail.com.
Question for you.
Yes.
Are you, do you happen to be one of the women on this, website app or you've created?
Goodness no, I'm happily married. Cut back.
All right, I suppose there's some clout to what you're saying. You do sound quite successful.
I make at least $450 with every transaction.
That's
In
very
fact-
impressive.
Yesterday, I met with a cowboy, and he was at one of the craps tables. And I said to him, well, let's cut to that.
Oh! Give me 10 on red and 20 on black. What?
Excuse me?
Oh.
I didn't know there are people from Texas here. This is Aurelia.
Oh, little darling, we Texans love Aurelia. If there's one place we'd rather be than Texas, it's Aurelia. You got it all.
I couldn't help but notice that you had a fistful of cash when you came in here, but you've only got $1 American left. Ooh,
That's right.
I can help.
Well, as a matter of fact, I was wondering if you'd be so inclined as to blow on this here American dollar before I put it all on red 24.
Oh, certainly. Good luck.
Come on, baby. Daddy needs a new saddle. Well, dang it all. I lost.
Yeah, sorry to hear about that, but I can help. All you have to do is e-transfer me $527.
Ooh, what was that email address there?
Well, I have a few of them, but the one I'm thinking of now is businesswoman@hotmail.com.
There you go.
Thank you. Oh, there it is. Now you can access my online course. Here's
Great.
my card.
Ooh, look at that.
Cut back. So, I actually have an offer for you because I've always been very impressed with your business prowess.
Well, why don't we leave the slots and maybe take a turn to the old Starbucks down the way?
Oh, that sounds like a wonderful idea. I do often conduct business over a latte.
Cut to Starbucks. Well, I'm not very impressed with this Starbucks.
Well, it does the job. When you're up all night gambling, people just need a little caffeine. Now, back to my offer.
Okay, all right. What business do you think I should take part in?
I want you to be a partner in my businesswoman venture. You're very persuasive.
Oh my goodness, me run a dating app? Well, I couldn't. I don't know, the first thing, I've been happily married for 16 and a half years.
I mean, I wouldn't call it happily, Teresa. I do remember that the last 4 years your husband's been traveling.
Cut to Teresa's marriage. Do you really have to leave again, Carl?
Yes, I really have to leave again, Teresa.
But why don't you ever tell me where you're going?
Well, because I don't love you. In fact, I hate you. And you just keep hanging around here. You won't let me give you a divorce.
Oh, this is so shocking, Carl. What am I supposed to do? Where am I supposed to go if you don't want me?
Well, you gotta make a little money. So why don't you go down to the slots in Aurelia? Now, I'm off to the airport. I'll see you in a few months. Teresa.
You can call me Trixie! Don't go, Carl! You can call me Trixie! Cut back. You're right. You're right. My marriage isn't as perfect as I let on to everyone.
Well, you know what could be perfect is your financial situation if you stick with me, Teresa.
Well, I'm very intrigued. Perhaps I could test it out on one of these Starbucks gentlemen. What do you think? Could you coach me?
I could. All you have to do is act extremely classy like I do. That hat is wonderful. But you need to approach man or woman, doesn't matter. You go up to them and you say, I see how unfortunate it's been for you and I can help. And that's really all it takes. You've got a natural charm.
Oh, thank you, Delvinia. Well, why don't I do a test run on a woman? I see a very sad, pathetic-looking one over in that corner there.
Oh, sounds like a great idea.
Cut to that conversation. Excuse me.
Oh, yes?
Hello. I don't mean to interrupt your weeping in this corner of Starbucks, but I just wondered if I might have a word with you for a moment. You see,
I want to be alone.
You look pathetic and sad, and I think I can help.
You're a horrible person. Get away from me.
Cut back to the girls. That did not go well, Delvinia.
Well, Teresa, I thought you had some people skills. I had a little more faith in you than that.
Oh, please, let me give it another go. I know I can do this.
Are you going to approach the same poor, pathetic woman?
No. Perhaps, what about that cowboy over there? I know how much cowboys love Aurelia.
Oh, I think that's a great idea.
Okay, now I just say to him, you look sad and lonely, I can help, right?
Yes, exactly. Okay. It's never failed for me, not once.
Oh, well, it's failed once for me so far, but I bet 2 times is a charm. Cut to the cowboy in Aurelia. Well, hello there, cowboy.
Hey there, pretty lady.
I couldn't help but notice that you're sitting in the corner of the Starbucks looking all sad and lonely, but still chivalrous and strong. And, well, if you're looking for love, cowboy, I can help you.
I ain't really interested in you. No offense, but you ain't my type.
Damn it! Cut back!
You're not supposed to be offering yourself up, Teresa.
Well, I just get all flustered when I'm talking to these people. I just knew this wasn't the right thing for me. Oh,
Teresa.
I've never been rejected by a cowboy in Aurelia before. I come here every year, and at least 3 cowboys will talk to me and take me back to their Aurelia hotel room. And this is the first time that I've had the brush off.
You take men back to your Aurelia hotel room?
Well, they take me back to their Aurelia hotel room, but yes, essentially the same thing.
That is very scandalous and frankly quite intriguing.
Oh my goodness, Delvinia, you wouldn't believe what goes on in Aurelia.
Well, I just think it's interesting because these men probably go back to the room with a lot of cash in their pockets.
You're so right. I never thought of that.
Maybe you don't need to use your powers of persuasion to get them to sign up for the app. Maybe all you need to do is pinch the money out of their pants or their wallets or wherever they keep it.
pinch the money out of their pants. Of course! It sounds like a foolproof plan.
But Teresa,
Yes?
I'm worried about you. You need to be careful when you go back to these rooms with the strange men.
Oh, I am. I always carry this lovely bouquet with me. And if problems arise, I throw it on them because the flowers are poisonous and it renders them completely paralyzed while I run away.
Can I see that?
Yes. Just don't get too close.
Oh, my goodness. I know exactly what this is. This is called green echolocation.
Yes, but if you give it back to me,
Well, there you go.
mine is white echolocation. What the hell is going on?
Oh my gosh. So many characters. You know, you had so many costume changes. That scene was really good. Now, we're going to get to scoring it despite that awful pun. Thank you for punctuating that, Connor. We need to score this 1 to 10 in the chat, okay? I saw Monica tossed a couple early scores in there. Just so excited that this scene was so good. You had to score it immediately before it was even done. 1 to 10. 10 is the best. 1 is the worst. Anywhere in the middle is fair game, okay? Now, we've got a lot of other shows at Bad Dog. In fact, we've got our flagship show, Theater Sports, coming up at 9 p.m. right here on Bad Dog Comedy TV. So if you like that, you can click on the name of our channel. You can find it. You can click the bell that's beside it to be notified when it goes live. Okay, you can set yourself a reminder if you'd like. There's more comedy coming your way tonight. We've got an excellent lineup hosted by Fat Al. We've got Tyra Banda, Nicole Passmore, Daphne Joseph, and Devin Henderson. It is a killer lineup. Stick around and check it out. Now, let's see what these scores are in the chat. We got a 10 out of 10 from Texas and a bonus point for a Texas reference. 10, 9, 10, 9. 1.5 from Bubba. Bubba has been swindled hard at a casino before. A 3, 7, 6. All right. You know, there's a couple low scores, but there's a lot of 10s in here. I think that we're headed for a 7.9 here. We got a 7.9 for Pillmano and Tash. All right. Now, we've got one bonus round. Let's see. Today, playing in our bonus round is Pillmano and Tash, back-to-back sets. They're back for more. Okay. Now, I got to give them a challenge. I'm going to take one of these suggestions from earlier, okay? I'm going to take IKEA. That's going to be their suggestion. But in this scene, they are going to have to pass an object between the frame, and they're also going to have to follow one character. Okay, so they're going to have to pass an object and follow one character. So whoever is just that one character, the other performer will be playing all of the other characters around them. We know that they can do this because they just did it, but it's going to be a bit of a challenge, okay? So with the suggestion of IKEA, with passing things between frames, and with following one character while the other plays all the other characters, Pillmano and Tash back for a bonus round. Let's go.
Did you need your kitchen designed?
Yeah, I was just wondering what you thought of this bowl. I want the kitchen to be designed around this bowl of fake grapes. Could you just take a look and just tell me what you think? If the color scheme is good, are the grapes red enough?
Here, take it. I think it's fine. You can get a white kitchen. We've got one right here. Look, you're my 5th customer today. I'm going through some stuff, personal stuff. It hasn't been a good day. It hasn't been a good week, a good month. The bowl's great. Your kitchen will be great.
Are you okay? I was going to bring my husband over to come take a look at, the designs that you've got here, but do you need a minute?
No, I don't need a minute. I am nothing if I'm not a consummate professional. I am the kitchen manager at IKEA. But I have one request. I don't want you to come with your husband. I'd like to talk only to him.
Okay.
That's how I work. It's just how I work.
It's fine. My mom is eating Swedish meatballs. I'll just go join her. Teddy, can you come talk to this woman about the kitchen?
Teddy.
Hello.
Hello, Teddy.
Yes. So this bowl, the color.
The bowl's great.
The bowl is great. I don't really care about the bowl. Listen, lady, I was over there and I saw you just completely melt the F down. And I just want to know, can Teddy help you? What can I do? You look like you need to talk. Now, before my wife comes back or that mother of hers, lay it on Teddy.
Are you a therapist?
I am a therapist, and you are getting a free $5 right now. Go.
Well, Dr. Teddy, I said it's been months, but the worst stuff has happened in the last week. I dropped out of school. My husband left me. My children all ran out. My youngest child kicked me. My baby Frederico kicked me. This is all I have left, is this job at IKEA. It's all I have.
Listen, that is a lot, okay? You are processing a lot. I'm going to tell you exactly what you're going to break it down, exactly what... Oh, look, my mother-in-law's coming. I'll be back in a minute.
Oh, thank you, doctor. I'm feeling better.
Look, I was just overeating some Swedish meatballs with my daughter, and I couldn't help but notice you talking to my son-in-law.
Right.
Yes. He might have told you he is a licensed therapist. He is not, okay? So don't believe a word he says. He failed the exam. Okay, he's not licensed at all. He failed the exam.
Well, he has a lot of compassion. He helped me. I feel better about myself already.
Well, good. Well, you know what? Maybe if you like him so much, maybe you could take him off of my daughter's hands. Because he's just been nothing but a nightmare since he came into this family. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be saying this. It's IKEA. I shouldn't...
Oh, my manager's coming. Oh, I don't want to get fired. I can't get fired.
Stacy.
Hi, Janine.
I've been watching you on the monitor dealing with this family. Have we made a sale yet today?
Not exactly a sale, but I did talk about countertops with one couple. And with the other couple, the first couple that came in today, they said they'd be back. I was crying. I'm sorry.
I saw. Look, Stacy, you're just, I don't think you're IKEA material, okay?
Please don't do this. Please.
Listen, we had the audio on while you were on the monitor. Some of us were eating popcorn. It was a whole thing, okay? We saw everything. We heard everything. And I've got to say that I can see why your husband left you. I can see why your baby kicked you. And it's a wonder you've held on to this job as long as you have.
I have a therapist. I have a registered therapist. You can't fire me. I am seeking help for my problem. Is
that man your therapist?
Yes, Dr. Rico, I think.
Dr. Rico?
I think so. Yes. He's
Yeah,
very good.
the man who the woman who his mother-in-law said is not a licensed therapist. That's your therapist?
No, he showed me his card, which you wouldn't have been able to see on the video cameras. I just didn't say anything to the mother-in-law because I knew that he was hiding it from her. And I'm professional. I'm a professional.
All right, Stacey, I'll tell you what. I'll let you continue your therapy with him while I watch on the monitor. And if he gives you sound advice and you show me that you can follow it, you can keep all of this. You can keep working at IKEA.
Okay, but I think it's very unprofessional for you to be watching me in my therapy session, can I just say?
Right, okay. Sir? Yeah, do you mind? Yeah, just...
Look.
Hi, Doc.
There are some rumors going around IKEA that I am not a licensed therapist.
I put those rumors to rest.
Good, because I was just about to tell you what you need to do.
Great.
Listen, First of all, get the hell out of IKEA, okay? Any person trying to get their life together is not going to come work at IKEA.
But
It's just not done.
it's all I have, Doctor. I've literally got nothing else.
Okay, you need a job. I get it. I'm going to help you out there too. All right? My brother, he owns a mechanic shop. He's just next door. You go talk to him, he'll set you right up. You can walk out of here today with a brand new job. Kiss IKEA goodbye.
You mean at Swedish Mechanics?
That's right, at Swedish Mechanics.
Well, can you guarantee that I get that job?
Absolutely. Go talk to Sven.
Okay, I'll do it. 10 minutes later at Swedish Mechanics.
So, you were talking to my brother?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, what a clinic in characters from Natasha. Great set. We need you to score it. Okay, it's a little bit different now. 1 to 5. It's only 1 to 5 because it's the bonus round. Okay, so whatever you thought that scene was worth, 5, 1, somewhere in between, type it into the chat. Okay, let us know what you thought. The night's not over. I already told you about theater sports at 9 p.m. on the channel. We've got lots of shows throughout the week, so please check out the rest of the channel. We've got classes at baddogtheater.com/education. If you haven't already, or if you joined us, Bad Dog Comedy Theater is a registered charity. So if you've enjoyed the show, please scroll down to the description in the video. There's a link to give a donation. You get a tax receipt for it as well. If not, please drop us a like, subscribe to our channel. Every bit helps. Just get that comedy out there into the internet. And okay, who knows? We'll see you at another show, maybe in person someday coming up soon, maybe at a class. Our door is always open. Okay, let's see what we got. We've got 5, 5, 5, 5, 4, 4.5, a 3, a 2, a 1. Hamster JPEG did not like that. But you know what? Hamsters probably couldn't watch that scene on a computer. So who knows? This is a pretty solid one. I'm gonna give it a 3.7. That looks like a nice average. A 3.75 even. All right, so an extra 3.75 points for Pillmano and Tash. Let's give it up one more time for all our teams tonight. We had Cadley Brooper, we had Uber and Klonk, we had Pillmano and Tash. These are the scores over here. All right. A nice big virtual round of applause for Connor Lowe in the booth, the man making the show happen. Connor, can you give yourself a little horn? Yeah, perfect. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Ryan Sheedy. You can find me on all the social medias at RT Sheeds with a Z. Have a great night, and we'll see you soon. Take care, everybody.